My name is George Barris. I'm here for Knockout Magazine here at the ComiCon in San Diego in 2007. The original Batmobile started out as a Lincoln Futura. It was a concept car, never was a production car. And I built it in 1966 for the television show with Dozier. But the interesting part about this Batmobile, or the show, was when they called me in to do a Batmobile, they wanted a crime fighter, 1966, for the year 2000. So I got together with Dozier, the producer, and I said, and director, I said, well, let me see the script. As soon as I saw the script and the dialogue, it was pow, bang, wow. So immediately I know to build a Batmobile of that crime fighting era had to be the same way. So I put a chain slicer out the front. I put rocket tubes in the back. I got oil squirters coming out so we can skid the Riddler. We got nails going out so we can get the Joker so he blows his tires. We have anti-theft control that will actually, when you go to steal the Batmobile, Batman here is going to be saved, but the bad man will be shifted right out of the car. We have a set of 15-foot bat wings that go out of the back. Turbo in the rear throws out flames. So that just gives you a very great idea of what we did with this Batmobile. But of course we had to build 7 of them because we have different scenes that we shoot whenever we do the film. This is the hero car. That's the one that Batman here gets to look pretty in and gets to drive a lot. Then we have the Fuzz Flocked car. That was the one that we have here in an 18 scale toy. It was only here available, and it followed the scene when you wanted to film at night. We didn't want reflection, so I had to put bat fuzz on the car. To put bat fuzz is just not plain old fuzz. We had to put a sealer on the car. I put Velvetex over the sealer, and then we electrified the car, positive and negative. It would shoot juice through the car, so the Velvetex would stick straight up to be like bat fuzz. So that just gives you an idea of some of the things that we have to do to create a show for Batman and Robin and the Batmobile TV show.
So nowadays with all the cars like the new Batmobile and everything, they do everything with special effects. But back in the 60s, you really made it do all that.
Yeah.
Is that right?
We didn't have computers in the 60s. That means we didn't get a chance to take the car and put it through a computer that does the work for you. Here, we had to build the car so that it would drive, so it would race, so it would chase. And that's why we built so many different cars, because you can't take the stunt car that had roll bars to be the hero car, so that Batman here could look pretty in it. So this is why we had to build so many cars that had to be drivers.
Now, I saw the Batmobile in the Rockstar movie with Mark Wahlberg.
Right.
And it beat a Ferrari. How fast is this car really?
Well, the race car, which is the one that Mark used in the show, because he liked the Batmobile, and to do Rockstar, he says, if I'm going to be a rock star, I've got to be able to buy the car that I like and have made. And that's why he made the choice of the Batmobile. The speed cars can do 180 miles an hour on a certain strip, because that had the big 429 engine blueprinted by Moon Equipment Company, B&M Hydro, 434 gears in the rear, so that we could do speeds. We actually did speeds out at the Irwindale Raceway that would do speeds of up 150, 200 miles an hour. So we could smoke a lot of those Ferraris out anytime they want to get out with it.
Does the turbo in the back actually, what is that? The jet?
The jet really, which is supposed to be turbine engine, and in our toys with Hot Wheels, we do have turbine engines. But in this case, in '66, our turbine engine was a butane blower and a plain little old fan and a flame that we shot flames right out of the back of the tube.
Okay, I got you. Okay. So, do you think that with all your other customizing throughout the years, do you think by designing the Batmobile that helped inspire, or you took anything that you made from the Batmobile into your newer designs?
Motor Trend magazine put on an article in '66. He said, with what we've created with the Batmobile and other cars I did in the 50s and 60s, Motor Trend said, I changed the face of Detroit. That means many of the innovations and styling ideas that I created for that car, yes, if the public liked it, the car manufacturer would have to have it. I wish they copy a few ideas today, because maybe we would have a little bit more USA car sales instead of getting other cars from overseas.
So you designed this car because they told you that they wanted a car that looked like it was from the year 2000? Okay, we're at the year 2007 now. What if they came and told you now for a new Batman movie that they want the year 2050? What would you? Is that something you would do?
Well, I would really create one more and a little bit more different than they have now. The one they had for the last Batman Return was shot in England, and the Batmobile really wasn't a Batmobile. It was really a tank, because it's supposed to do stunts that were made for tanks. So that was a different type of concept. Our Batmobiles that we have with Batman and Robin and all that, they're fun, they're humorous, there are a lot of great things to do. As you can well say, it says, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, Batman, and that's why it's become the most popular car in the history of television and motion picture. I'm George Barris, here with the original Batmobile at ComiCon for Hot Wheels of Mattel, and we have our dear Batman here, who can say a couple of words.
Just actually that wonderful to be here at ComiCon 2007 with so many wonderful good citizens.
Right.
That's right from the mouth of a Batman here at the ComiCon show in San Diego.